ask you, as you ventured into politics now, let's now narrow it down to Anambra politics. Where do you think we are getting it wrong as in the Anambra when it comes to our political buying or politically? Where do you think we are getting it wrong?
The truth is that now, not just Anambra, ndị Igbo, you understand, Kado, their level of political sagacity, you understand, all from low to average. You understand, all from low to average. Imagine most times that now our young people, they don't really understand, they still base their politics on emotion instead of logic. You understand? Our politics most times what can do on emotion. No, it is our turn. You understand? What if it's your turn and won't the right person that will change the face of governance there? You understand? Those kind of a thing. So we need, political wisdom, sagacity, that awareness for people to understand what leadership is. I'm afraid about this the present government in Anambra State. You understand? When I was understanding their strategic vision, you understand the plans they have for Anambra. So my problem was continuity. How do we ensure that the present government have another set of forward-thinking leader that will continue to implement this policy? Not a leader Batahana and squash Yanka. Another one. You know that doesn't even have a direction.
Yes.
You understand? This one, that they take it time, they spend a lot of money, they spend a lot of resources, they spend a lot of time to be able to develop. This is the blueprint. You understand? And every person, I've confirmed that this is the right way to go. You understand? The continuity. Because he has just 4 more years. 4 years is like 20 years. You understand? Because election I say I no go do first. Yeah, do you want but the kind of politics we play. No. After 4 years, no jeba. Those kind of things. So these are the things that our political sagacity developable. From low to average. I hear hot about what it means is leadership, effective leadership. You understand, a sustainable leadership. I hear because not only way I be done as Diana. I will design a system that works for us. You understand? Because the truth is that now government you are benefiting in terms of infrastructure. You understand? In our tax, and now for the benefit of the tax, the infrastructure, everything. You understand? I came in here and I saw that now there are a lot of infrastructure you are providing for yourself to make your business work. You understand? But the truth is that now the government they provide all these things. So now a government a strategic plan on how to ensure that in the next 10 years, in the next 12 years, everything you do. But he has only 4 years. After that 4 years, maybe he was not able to get another person that will take over from it. And outside that, but they disrupt. These are the things that has been affecting our development as a nation.
You're very right, because they got a new governor. But what he's caring about Boije Kutu no Onyanwarubo before. Ije reward wa nke omebo. Otu agata enwe solution nke nwa. Omu ike next governor problem abulu ibia change ba afa niile from solution to nke. Well, now you be asking, is this the problem that we have? And you mentioned about emotion. Achom ke igba touch of we're too emotional as in the Igbo.
Yeah.
We're too emotional. That is why we are suffering from bandwagonism. As no back, as no nya, and that is why some of Ndi Igbo speak so ill of Nnamdi Azikiwe with them. People that fought for our democracy, and then people that were Pan-Africans. Emotion. Now, what do you think emotion has done for Ndi Igbo as a people? Is it our undoing? How do we go forward from here?
I think most times it's all lack of education in terms of when I'm talking about education of history. You understand? Because most of our youth, the young people, they don't even have more the history of the past, heroes of our past. Hamad Ifehanelu, you just treat people well idea. Ifehanelu. You understand? Like for example, how do I become involved in trying to understand Nigeria? You understand? When I was in SS1, we have a maths teacher. You understand? That came in. One of the best maths students in Federal Oki with them, Mr. Angono. He came instead of teaching us maths. When I say I am about civil war in Nigeria, he decided to teach us, tell us about civil war in Nigeria. Yes, I'm a name with civil war, but the details. So when he was talking about the civil war, the goose pimple now happened now. You understand? So, I was like, I need to know more about this thing. And in federal school, I didn't library. You understand? Any kind of books they shall learn do there, from the whole Guinness Book Record, the whole history books, every other thing. You understand? For the next few months, all my break period on a school library can know. You understand? That's where I read up a lot of things about Anambra, because library don't borrow books out. You have to go there to read. If you go check the next day, yes, for almost the whole of my SS1, where my SS2, I spent my break period in the library, because I go kanko. I was hungry to know more. In fact, there was a time that maybe a night prep. Some of my students were teaching 10. Even at my night prep, students na gather in my corner. I don't see no desk. Now I call her lecture about this thing. But that was when people started telling me that you are going to be a leader in Nigeria. You understand? Because how in depth, well, I have one from that same school can say what are those things. But I has been when I'm on because I was now enjoying the whole this thing. You understand? So the truth is that now our people lack knowledge. I lack a knowledge of the heroes, of the activities of our past heroes. You understand? And you know that propaganda sells more. You understand? Like during the war, one of the things that helped kill the Nigerian Biafran war was propaganda. You understand? In Biafran side, you understand? All propaganda, not pure PR. I'm a PR person, so I understand what propaganda does to the society. You understand? I understand what propaganda does to the society. So we try to counter it by pure public relation act. You understand? So now, during the war, for example, abịa na ebe a na-egbusi ndị Igbo, ndị nọ na redio na-ekwu na ndị Igbo na-egbusisi ndị mmadụ.
Okonko ndem.
Mana ịma na ọ na-egbe ha na-egbusisi ndị Igbo, onye ọ na-eteki akwado maka onye ọ na-like ka mana ịgwa people na ndị Igbo na-emeli onye elu ọdụ relax, they were now we are winning the war, not knowing that we are losing the war. So I jelo Gambia the same thing for this Biafran, the new set of Biafran agitations, the falsehood and the propaganda to there, they did go brainwash a lot of people are must kill the truth. You understand? They have been able to successfully painted white black and painted black white. You understand? And was because when they went time, AJ made research. The difference between a consultant and this thing is that a consultant takes time to go and read books, make your research. You understand? On a informed decision. These are part of the things I also saw in this present government. You understand? Under Soludo. When I was telling people Soludo was working, I said, I don't understand. You understand? And, people in the street. You understand? But I took time for that. It's because that in which the effective communication that put out from the part of the government, you are even you are down to the street. You understand? We as a PR person, we take it upon ourselves to start educating people. You understand? Even at the time, I even went to the mainstream. You understand? To talk about so can you any make mistake? Again, make sure that we continue that the right leadership. You understand? Because our people, that most times emotions are blinded by falsehood. You understand? Yeah, for marketers know that people does not respond to needs. They respond by emotion. That's why for example now ị na-afụ onye na-ele ọgwụ yọta onye ga straight gwa golo ọgwụ o burugodo ụzọ o raise your emotions kọwagodo akụkọ yọta connect wa ụmụ ife niile a by the time ọ landiziri n'ọgwụ before ọ na-ekwuzi ife ọgwụ a na-arụ ịnụwago onye ọ na-ewepụtasịwa ego yọta most of ife niile ahụ ọ na-akọwa ọgwụ niile ahụ nwee ife ọ na-alụ yọta when we had the experience mgbe a na-aba luxurious bus efu ndị na ofu ọgwụ ya agwọ ife niile afịa ka a na-ele yọta because na people adịghị knowledgeable but the man understand that na ọ ga straight to the point in ihe ego or manage your emotions. And most of the emotions are based on falsehood.
Yes.
Yọta. So that is it what you understand. So I also want to advise the government too, both at the national, from the state to the local level. You understand, they need to invest more on effective communication.
Yes.
You understand, because now the ogre no near street do a lot. You understand? They need to, start facing, the facts. You understand? You need to start, using facts to be able to clean up the falsehood on the street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that clarification. Yeah. Now, Iba go into you are venturing into partisan politics. Where are you starting from? Where do we hope to see Cornell? Igaputazo governor, Igaputazo chairman, Igaputazo. Where are you starting from? Go ahead, please.
Well, I want to start from my community. You understand? Because if you don't show workings from your community, Potawara from the state. You understand? My interest is to start from my community, to start more effective leadership from my community. As of last year, I found out what we call the Nnewi Digital Community, where we are trying to build a digital ecosystem. It has not been easy, you understand, but we are getting there. We are getting a lot of results, creating the awareness. You understand? These are the kind of leadership I'm providing too. You understand? And also aspiring into community leadership.
Yes.
You understand? Because we need, Nnewi is a great town. You understand? A great town. By now it's supposed to be a major city, not just in Anambra, but in Nigeria. You understand? And growing up, I know the level of development Nnewi when I was young. You understand? And I feel that we should have gone past that.
Yes.
You understand? But I feel that it's just because that we have not had effective leadership at the local level. You understand? Just like Detroit in Michigan, in USA. You understand? It used to be a major in the mid-20s. It was a major industrial hub in America. You understand? Providing jobs to over 1 million people. You understand? But somehow within the 60s, 70s, you understand? It became an old shadow of itself.
Yes.
You understand? Capital flight, human brain drain, and a lot of things. You understand? It takes a very strategic leadership from a mayor to enter, you understand, and change the face of the of Detroit. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is that a strategic vision, a visioneer, better known as a community, and a change the cost of development. You understand? So I want to see, if given an opportunity, whether we can be able to change the cost of development to Nnewi. You understand? To make it to be the #1 industrial hub.
So you get from your people first?
Yes, I want to start from my people.
Why do you think your people need someone like you?
Because they need somebody like me. You understand? I've been able to prove myself. You understand? I'm a movement in terms of leadership, in terms of getting results. I know how to get results. My background in PR have developed me to set a goal and how to set a goal and achieve it. You understand? So, and everything that I've done, you understand? I don't start and I don't leave abandoned project. I set a goal and achieve it. You understand? Now, me and my team, we are planning on how to make Nnewi an enviable city. You understand? So we know that if we're given the opportunity, that we are going to make Nnewi an enviable city. You understand? And it's come with a strategic vision. Nnewi Rising.
Daalụ.
Ndị be anyị, unu kpọrọ nya bụ oku, anyị azago. Ugbu a, ị ga-abụnwu onye ọbịa na gbam n'agbanyeghị ebe ọbụla ị nọ n'ụwa. Ị chọrọ ka anyị gbaa gị ajụjụ ọnụ maọbụ ị chọrọ ka ụwa nụ ọnụ gị? Deere anyị ozi maọbụ kpọọ anyị n'akara ekwentị ndị a ị na-ahụ n'iru onyonyo gị. Daalụnụ.